Hello, Libras. How are you doing today? Welcome to your May 11th to May 17th reading. For those of you new to my channel, hi, how are you? I'm Violetta. I'm a psychic medium and an intuitive card reader. Please, guys, if this resonates with you, please hit the like button. Please leave me a comment. I do reply to my comments. Please share my videos with your loved ones and on your social media. And click on that subscribe button and click on that bell so you do not miss a beat, okay? Also, guys, I just want to remind you my big sale is still going on, but it's going to be winding down. So if you want to have a reading with me live, one-on-one, please take advantage. The information for that is in the description box down below. And for those of you who want to learn more about me, my modalities, the services I offer, also click on the description box down below and the link to my website is there, okay? So that being said, guys, okay, that being said, we are going to cut these decks. We are going to say the prayer. For those of you new, just close your eyes and listen. Those of you that are always here, if you feel inclined to do it with me, please do. If not, just sit there quietly. First, we're going to be pulling an animal spirit card from the Animal Dreaming Oracle deck. This is the energy spirit is going to want you to encompass during this next week, okay? And then the crowning your reading is going to be what is it you guys may need to surrender to this week, okay? And again, guys, even though I'm saying this week, no, time is fluid. So, you know, you may be in the middle of this happening. This may be coming a month down the road, you know, whatever the case may be. If it's something that I really feel I need to, that spirit wants me to get a time grasp on for you, then I will work at getting a time grasp on it for you, okay? So, and then your overall messages from spirit for the week will be from the Animal Tarot deck. And then next week, I'll go back to the Akashic deck, tarot deck, okay? So that being said, guys, let's get to it here. All righty. Dear Heavenly Father, Creator, Keeper of the universe, the gods, the goddesses, the gurus, the deities, the archangels, the saints, the ascended masters, the guardian angels, and my shamanic guides, our shamanic guides, the spirit animals, and absolutely so important for without our ancestors being the conduit for our existence into the world, I would not be here today giving these messages, nor would you be here today to receive these messages. Okay, so let's see. Let's start off with what is the animal spirit energy my beautiful Libras need to encompass at this time, Spirit? What is the beautiful animal energy that my beautiful, beautiful Libras need to encompass? Okay. This is going to be a powerful one, I can tell. All right. Oh, whoa. They just came crashing down, Libra. Okay. This is what will happen if you turn your back on me. Okay, here we go. Look, hanging on, trying not to lose it, trying to hang on. There is a fable that tells of a mouse that once freed a lion securely fastened by rope bindings. The lion had initially scoffed at the mouse's timid offer of assistance. suggesting that if a mighty and brave lion could not break the ropes, then what chance did a mouse have of doing better? The mouse insisted, and little by little chewed through the knots to eventually set the lion free. The mouse reminds us that if we look at life from varying vantage points, remain vigilant, and take one step at a time, checking our progress regularly, we will never be hindered by trouble. The mouse is small, and willy enough to go through life without being detected. Although he lives a life of cunning and deceit, his wisdom is offered today in the form of awareness. He teaches us to be ever alert to the telltale signs that things are not as they should be. Mouse is mindful of never ignoring the small, seemingly insignificant details that threaten to haunt him later. He is aware that he may someday feel the sneering pain of owl's talons in his back should he become complacent and let his guard down. Mouse uses his keen sense of smell to constantly test the air for danger. He allows his whiskers to touch everything in his path as a way of checking that all is as it should be. If Mouse has appeared in your cards today, you are being encouraged to touch everything with your symbolic whiskers, particularly when signing agreements or contracts, or when considering new projects, proposals, or ventures involving other parties. Mouse reminds us to remain vigilant to the smaller aspects first, and to check for pitfalls or hidden opportunities before rushing into anything. Mouse promises that scrutiny will ensure we never overlook the obvious. He demonstrates that even those who have very little influence in the way of the world can reach places of prominence if they hold great expectations. Mouse reveals quite effectively that sometimes strength of mind prevails over strength of body. Answers to difficult situations often lie in how the problems are perceived. So make sure that if there's any contracts or anything need to be signed, take it from me, have an attorney take a look, because you will get screwed, okay? You will get screwed. Don't trust anyone. I don't care if they're your son, your daughter, your lover, your husband, a partner in business. Someone hands you a contract or a piece of paper, just don't sign it. And if you're still not feeling 100%, you have an attorney look it over. Have an attorney look it over. And especially if you're in an emotional state, because that person is manipulating you because they know you're in an emotional state, okay? And they know that you just want peace. And so they screw you. They screw you. So be careful, Libras, okay? Be careful. The writing is on the wall, so to say. The writing is on the wall, Spirit says. Alrighty. Okay, Spirit, what is crowning my beautiful Libras reading this week? What is crowning their reading this week, Spirit? What is crowning their reading this week? 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. What is crowning my Libras May 11th to the 17th, 2020, Spirit? What is crowning their reading? And Spirit saying, even if it has to do with your home, like, I don't know, redoing paperwork or something where your home is concerned, Spirit is saying, really look that over. Okay, really, really look that over. Really, really look that over. Somebody's trying to be underhanded. That's the energy I'm picking up for a few of you out there, but you guys will know. Okay, you will know. All right. But the one thing you've got to let go of, people, is ego. Surrender to ego. Surrender to ego. Okay, and encompass gratitude. Okay, be of service to others. Okay, and only if it comes from your heart. Okay, because when you're like feeding your ego by like, oh, well, if I do this, then I'm going to get that. And oh my God, I'm going to look so good. And that's all ego based. That's not coming from your heart. You know, coming from your heart is giving to others and giving of yourself without expecting anything back in return. Okay. So, that's what this card, and you know what ego stands for? Edge God out. That's what ego stands for. Okay, when you let ego get in your way, you're edging God's plan out of your life. You're edging love out of your life. Okay, so think about that, Libra. Cultivate gratitude. Even if you just start with, you know, you open your eyes in the morning and you're like, thank you, God. Thank you for another day. Thank you for the beautiful warmth of the sun. Be of service to others and come from your heart, okay? A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals, okay? Surrender to just sitting around on your couch doing nothing, okay? Now is not the time to procrastinate, but the time to put your foot forward into what it is you want. Even if you know, like, you know, the example I give is, okay, you don't feel like putting 3 hours of work in today and you work for your own company, or you don't feel like putting 3 hours of yard work in today, but you want to do like an hour. That's an hour less you have to do on the end, you know, on the end. So now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Yes, it will. I would like this to focus in, please. Focus in, please. Thank you. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Yes, because you're letting Spirit know that you're serious about what this is you want to bring into fruition into your life. And when you do that, okay, Spirit in turn starts to put the pavers down in your path. Bring the right people across your path to make whatever it is that you want to happen in your life come to fruition. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And, you know, let go of those defenses. Always wanting to be in a place of fighting. Always wanting to be in a place of being right. Always wanting people to see your side and not allowing others to communicate and share their feelings. Okay? It is not a sign, you know, by surrendering and not being defensive. That's not a sign of weakness. Being defensive is a sign of weakness. To be able to communicate in a more empowered way is to grow in ways you can't even imagine. Stay center and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Very good. Okay, Spirit. What is my beautiful Libra's general reading? What is their general reading, Spirit? What is their general reading? Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. This is like my sixth reading in a row. So I'm... Alrighty. General reading, Spirit. 4 more cards, please. More cards, please. One more card, please. Okay. So, surrender to ego. Okay, let that ego go, man, because you got some nice things coming your way. When you let go of ego, you learn what's important in your life. And that's when things fall into place for you, Libra. That's like having it all. To me, this card is abundance, prosperity of love, light, and blessing. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and to accomplishments of your ancestors. Absolutely. Absolutely. You have a soulmate in your life, and you know that. I feel like this is for like 90% of you. Maybe 10% of you are single that may stumble on this video. But this is a true loyal person. I mean, this is someone that truly loves you, wants to protect you, wants to honor you. Let's see, what does the card say? You're falling in love or experiencing a deepening of an emotion in your current relationship. Marriages or romantic partners. Ships in distress can still be saved. Don't give up. This person loves you. And this person, you know, is only going to walk out of your life if you don't treat them with respect. If you don't show that you value them. But that goes both ways. You know, it's like a friend of mine once told me, you'll hear me say a lot of these things on my channel, guys, but they're all things to share so that people know they're not on this road alone. You know, that this is the way God intended it to be. And she once said to me, and I'll tell you, she told me this 36 years ago, and it has really vibrated in my soul ever since. And you know, it came to me at a very difficult time in my life, and I really feel it was Spirit's way of saying, hang on, hang on. But you know, she said to me, you know, love is like a bucket of water. You know, if you take and you take and you take and you don't put any back, sooner or later that bucket runs dry. There's nothing more to give, and there's no more love. So, you know, I'm saying that because don't take what you have for granted. But at the same time, you know, there has to be a ebb and flow of give and take. It can't be all one person's way or all the other person's way. There has to be a balance in there. Okay. Libras, you're feeling very stressed right now. You know, maybe people are throwing too much at you at one time and you're feeling overwhelmed and you don't know in what direction to go or look, and you're getting all entwined in it all. Okay? Take a step back, take a deep breath, okay? And give up some of your responsibilities. Balance it out. Balance it out. And you know what? If you can't, you know, relinquish that, then you're in trouble. because Spirit wants to bring more to you in your life. Spirit wants to bring more adventure, more fun in your life. But not if you know, you allow people to like just throw so much at you. And, you know, oh, excuse me, guys. It's just not doable, guys. I don't know how else to say it. It's just, you'll crack sooner or later. And I don't mean like crack mentally and break down, though some people do, but I mean like you'll get to a point where you'll make yourself very ill. Okay, because if you allow people to keep dumping on you and dumping on you and dumping on you, sooner or later Spirit's going to step in, okay, and bring down the hammer, basically, is what it will do. But Spirit wants you to know, if you stop procrastinating, this is what Spirit will bring to you: abundance and prosperity in love, light, and blessings. Everything you can think of and then some. Enough for you to give to your favorite charities, to give those that are hungry, to give to those in need. Right? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Come on. Everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible. And money or sources that come your way will be invested wisely. Some of you may have a court case coming up, or this is just Spirit wanting you to know that they're going to step in and bring balance back into your life. Okay, if this is a court case you guys are dealing with, make sure everything is in order. Make sure like you have the most recent to the latest. Okay, the most recent being on top and the most latest, oldest, however you want to say it, being on the bottom. Because that will show the judge you're organized, you know what you're talking about, and things will get ruled in your favor. Okay? Yeah, see? Procrastination comes up again. And, you know, this could involve a whole family. This could be 5 kids, 5 children in your life. And what you do is going to affect them. But Spirit's saying you got to make a choice. Stop procrastinating. Make a decision, because you're driving them crazy. Because they're in the middle of your push me, pull me. And that's not fair to them. That's not fair to them. It's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation and listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you, Libra? That's listen to your heart. Defensiveness. Surrender to defensiveness. Okay? Pay attention to your jewelry, to your valuables right now, to your money. Okay? Because this, it's like you're worried about it. There's something about this that you're worried about. So, you know, first of all, don't hide things so well that you can't find it. Secondly, if there's something that you really want to make sure somebody gets, or it goes to somebody and nobody else takes it because you got that family of kittens, right? Then give it to them now. What are you waiting for? You know, if this pandemic didn't teach anybody anything, it taught people that, you know, life's too short. You know, life's too short. So, you know, don't wait till you die to give something to somebody. You want to give something to somebody, give it to them now. especially if you're up in your years. You know, your late 70s, 80s. You know, not that 70s is old, people. I'm not saying it's old, but you know, you're not 20, you're not 30. And there is no compass on, you know, when anybody's going to die. I mean, I could die an hour from now. You know, I know age doesn't matter, but you guys know what I mean. You know, because then you got to worry about, oh, if I die, are they going to do the right thing? Is this person going to get that? Is that? Why wait? Just give what you want. Make sure that that person gets it by you giving it to them. That's the best way. What are you manifesting into your life? You can manifest anything you want that you put your mind to and put it out there to spirit. Ooh, be careful. See that little snake right there in the grass? Actually, is that a snake or a butterfly? Oh, it's a butterfly. Okay, nope, that's different. Sorry, guys. From here, it looked like a snake, and that looked like its head was up in the ground. It was like coiled, but, you know, but still be careful, because there was a reason why I was drawn to that, thinking it was a snake. So somebody might be trying to, that might be what that paper is all about, reading things and all that stuff before you sign it, okay? But listen, now is the time to manifest. You know, I did my ritual on the full moon. That was a powerful full moon. Powerful. The energies are soaring now. Soaring. Okay? Finally, putting an end to a career path, knowing that, you know, this pandemic, that's the other thing. It's really caused people to go within. You know, do you really want to return back to that job that was draining you? You know, do you really want to give of yourself that way? You know, this could be, you know, ending a relationship, a marriage, a partnership. And yeah, it brings mixed feelings, joy and sadness, right? Relief and disappointment. You know? So put aside your fears about what's changing in your life, what's coming about, and trust that a brighter future is awaiting you. Abundance is awaiting you. Prosperity in love, light, and blessings is waiting for you. Okay? This is all waiting for you, my beautiful Libras. This is it. Listen, it's a challenging reading, but it's also a very prosperous reading. So let go of your ego. Work on bringing down your defenses. Step up. Take responsibility. You know, if there are things that you have that you want to make sure the right people get, then give it to them. Give it to them. A few years ago, I packed up a lot of my stuff and I gave it to my daughter. You know, I'm like, here, when your brother gets settled, you go through it together and you take what you want. Because you know what? They're their memories. I mean, they're my memories too, don't get me wrong. They were like ornaments they made when they were little and were in school. But when I'm gone, it's their memories. So why not give it to them now? Allow them to bask in them now. You know what I mean? I gave her, you know, some of my grandmother's Corningware. What am I going to do with all those sets of Corningware? You know? But I know that my grandmother would have wanted her to have them, so I gave them to her now. Oh, what good is it doing collecting dust in my closet? You know, I already have a set that I use on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying, guys? If it's just sitting in your jewelry box and you haven't worn it in 3 years, whoever you want it to go to, give it to them now. Why wait? Why wait? Besides, when you do that, you make room for spirit to bring more into your life, by the way. So think about that. How much stuff do you have in your attic? How much stuff do you have in your garage? How much stuff do you have in the storage unit? And first of all, guys, can I please say something? And please don't get defensive. Don't get defensive. Spirit just said, don't get defensive. If you have so much stuff that you have to rent a storage unit, you got issues. Yeah, you got serious issues. You got problems. Okay? Because first of all, if you haven't used that stuff in 6 years, guess what? You're probably not going to ever use it again. So you might as well just get rid of it. Give it to a homeless person, or like someone starting a home or something. You know what I mean? Or whatever. But if you own your own home and you have a storage unit, there's something wrong with that picture. Think about it. Don't get defensive. Don't let ego get in the way. But think about it. Seriously, think about it. And that too comes from the heart. It really does. Okay, dearest you. Selfless giving in an excelsior, so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living right now. Generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often does not happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in the magical ways. The more you act generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We all know that someone could be entering your life. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive and just give. Not just give, sorry. You have to, I was like, that don't make sense to me. Okay, you have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. Yeah, when you allow someone to give to you, they're teaching you how to receive and you're teaching them how to give. Okay, and vice versa, applies the same too. When you're giving to someone, they're teaching you how to give and you're teaching them how to receive. And that's all you have to do, is give from your heart and allow others to give back to you from their heart. Come from the receiving end, right? So there you have it, my beautiful Libras. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. Surrender, surrender, surrender. I don't know. You got a lot of surrendering to do. Surrender the ego, surrender defensiveness. What was the other one? And procrastination. So there you have it, my beautiful Libras. Please, if this resonates with you, give it the thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, click on that bell. And, if you want to take advantage of that sale, check out the description box down below. Until next time, guys, from the very depths of my soul to the deepest part of the center of my heart, I wish you all abundance and prosperity in love, light, and blessings. Be well. Amen. Namaste. Aho. Ayaya. Why is this? I don't know why my mouse is frozen here.